Hi, I'm Chris Oriet. I'm an Associate Dean here in the Faculty of Graduate Studies and Research. Welcome to the University of Regina. My responsibilities here in FGSR include everything to do with academics. So that's everything from overseeing the admissions process to keeping track of registration to making sure that everything is on track for your defense if you're in a thesis-based program, and of course, convocation. I want to talk to you about a few things today. So first, I just wanted to talk a little bit about academic integrity. One of my other roles here in FGSR is to ensure that students are adhering to the rules regarding academic integrity. Of course, whenever we do our own research, we make use of research that exists already and other people's ideas and incorporate that into our own work. This is fundamental to the research and scholarship enterprise. But we have to make sure that we do that appropriately. And this is where students sometimes get themselves in trouble because they're not familiar with how to properly credit others for the use of their work in their own. I want to talk about two different aspects of academic integrity. The first is using other people's ideas, and the second is using people's words. And we have to give credit in slightly different ways for those two cases. So in the case where we use other people's ideas, what we're doing in that case is we're writing from our own voice and using our own words to capture somebody else's ideas. Even though the words are our own, we still have to give attribution to the source of the original ideas themselves. This is really important. So even if I'm writing from my own voice, I still have to put a citation in that shows the reader that, hey, this isn't my idea. I'm only expressing this idea in my own words, but this idea actually comes from this other source, and give credit to that source. And in a lot of cases, it's going to be multiple sources, and you're bringing ideas together and formulating them into something new. And we want to make sure always that it's clear to the reader whose idea that actually was originally. The second thing is when we use other people's words. Now, in addition to giving credit for the use of those words in the same way by providing a citation, we also have to put those words in quotation marks. This is really important because it lets the reader know that you're not claiming those words as your own. So when your instructor is reading your paper or your supervisor and they come across a part that's in quotation marks, they know immediately that you're signaling that, oh, I didn't write this, or these aren't my words. These are words that I've taken from another source. And I'm letting you know that very clearly by putting them in quotation marks. We'll follow that with a citation to the source where that quotation was found, and we'll end off with including a page number. The reason for the page number corresponds to where the quote appears in the original source. And the reason for that is so that the reader can go back and look at that quotation in its original context and decide for themselves whether you've used that appropriately in your own work. All right, so the second thing I want to talk about is supervision. It might be the case that you're in a thesis-based or project-based program, and if so, somewhere down the line, you're going to have a supervisor if you don't have one already. Your supervisor is your first point of contact when you have questions about your program. Your supervisor can help you with everything from choosing courses to, of course, mentoring you through the research experience itself and helping you to apply for funding and all these sorts of things. It may be that your supervisor, when you first arrive, wants to sit down with you and discuss expectations, and they might present you with a letter of understanding. And we've drafted that letter of understanding here in FGSR to help you to get off on the right foot with your supervisor. So if your supervisor presents you with a letter of understanding, they might have added some things to it that make sense for the particular context that you're in, for your program or for the type of research that you do. But if they present that with you, sit down with them and review that. Don't think of it as a contract so much as a way of clarifying expectations so that you're clear on what your supervisor expects of you, but you're also clear on what you can expect from your supervisor. And that can help to head off any problems down the way. All right, best of luck with your graduate school experience. You can always reach out to me if you have any questions about academic integrity or anything to do with your experience here with respect to the academic aspects of your program. I can be reached at this address. Leave it up there for a second. This will also reach the other Associate Dean, Maria. You'll meet in another video, and we're here to help you. So don't be shy, feel free to reach out. And if I don't see you before graduation, I'll see you at convocation. Best of luck.